just relay some facts,
whether they're new or antique.
so just sit back and relax.
It's time for What's Up This Week. Hi everyone, and welcome to What's Up This Week, your weekly dose of facts and trivia from University Branch Library. One of the most astonishing athletes to ever grace the grounds of a track was James Cleveland Jesse Owens, the Olympic gold medalist. He is another inspiring and matchless person we are featuring in our segment, Sports Spotlight. The man with the magic feet began life in Oakville, Alabama on September 12, 1913. His father was a sharecropper, and when Jesse was 9, the Owens family moved to Cleveland, Ohio. A decade later, Jesse Owens found success at Ohio State University in track and field. On May 25, 1935, though, at a college meet in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Owens broke a whopping 3 world records and tied a 4th in less than an hour. Owens set the world record in the long jump with 26.67 feet, the 220-yard dash in 20.3 seconds, and the 220 low hurdles in 22.6 seconds. He tied the world record in the 100-yard dash as well. It all amounted to what's considered, quote, the greatest 45 minutes ever in sport, end quote. Only a year after that triumph, at the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin, Germany, Owens earned 4 gold medals. He won the 100-meter and 200-meter races and the long jump. Additionally, Owens was a member of the winning U.S. 400-meter relay team. The track and field megastar lived a sensational, fruitful, and progressive life, going from humble beginnings to historic achievements. Owens built a business, worked as an ambassador, and created a family with his wife, Minnie Ruth Solomon. Beyond his great athleticism, Jesse Owens worked hard in community service, as an activist, and as a friend to a good many. All right, Ellie, whose birthday are we celebrating this week?
Hello! This week we're celebrating the birth of Dorothea Lange, the documentary photographer best known for her iconic images taken during the Great Depression. Lange was born in Hoboken, New Jersey on May 26, 1895. She contracted polio at the age of 7, leaving her with a weak leg and a permanent limp. This trauma impacted Lange in a big way. She once said, "It formed me, guided me, instructed me, helped me, and humiliated me." Lange did not let this set her back, though. Before she had ever used a camera, Lange had decided to become a photographer. After studying photography at Columbia University, she moved to San Francisco in 1918. She established her own portrait studio where she worked for many years. Her focus shifted from studio portraits of the San Francisco upper class to street photography of the hungry and homeless with the start of the Depression. When you imagine the Great Depression, certain images may come to mind. Many of those images are likely photographs taken by Lange in the 1930s. The Depression and the effects of the Dust Bowl in the Midwest and Southwest caused a mass migration of jobless and homeless people coming to California in search of a better life. Lange roamed the roads of California documenting these people and the socioeconomic turmoil caused by the Depression. Her photograph, titled "White Angel Breadline," caught the attention of the media and led to her being hired by the Farm Security Administration, an agency formed in 1937 to combat rural poverty. Her photos shed light on the woes of the farmers, sharecroppers, and migrant workers who were struggling to find work. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, Lange went to work for the War Relocation Authority, documenting the evacuation and internment of Japanese Americans. These photos were perhaps too poignant for the times. The U.S. government kept them from the public for the entire duration of the war, but of course, they are available to view now. A sad but important reminder of a bleak time in our history. Lange passed away from esophageal cancer in 1965 at the age of 70. Her beautiful and evocative photographs are her legacy and have become emblematic of one of the most difficult eras in America's past. To learn more about Lange's life and her photographs, you can check out any of these items. Okay, Megan, what do you have for us this week?
Hi there! This week's weird thing is that May 25th is Towel Day. This is a day of tribute to author Douglas Adams and his sci-fi classic, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a comedy science fiction tale of adventure. It started as a radio comedy show in 1978, but then it was adapted to novels and a 2005 feature film. It has also existed as stage shows, comic books, a 1981 TV series, and a 1984 video game. And there's a new Hulu adaptation in the works right now. The story follows protagonist Arthur Dent, the last surviving Earthman after the planet is demolished to make way for an intergalactic bypass. Arthur narrowly escapes Earth's destruction when his friend Ford Prefect helps him hitch a ride on an alien spacecraft. You see, Ford himself is an alien who has been living on Earth as he writes an article on it for the famous electronic travel guide, you guessed it, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Hilarity and misadventures ensue as Arthur comes to grips with his new, uncertain future. One of the things that Ford teaches Arthur about hitchhiking around the galaxy is that a towel is one of the most useful things you could have with you. A towel can provide warmth, comfort, protection from the elements. You can use it as a weapon or as a distress signal. It can also be used as a sail for a boat or to filter noxious fumes. Or, you could use it to dry off after taking a shower. To celebrate Towel Day, fans of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy proudly wear or carry around their best towel. It's a great day to read the book, whether it's for the first time or the 50th. It's one of my favorite books of all time. I even have the famous guidebook's words of advice to its readers tattooed on my wrist. Here at Fort Bend County Libraries, we've got all the books in the series and the movie available for you to check out. We also have CDs of the original radio program. Or, if you want to learn about Douglas Adams, we also have a couple of biographies about him. Happy Towel Day, everyone, and safe adventures on all your intergalactic travels.